that one guy say if him they use him mouth talk bad thing, people would they remind them say there is power in the tongue or in your tongue. So in now, since when him begin they use the same mouth, the same tongue, they pray, making get breakthrough, making hammer all those things. Nothing they happen. So you never can't really know whether power did the tongue, but the only thing when they hear and when they talk about negative things, they'll come tell you, say, be careful, there is power in the tongue. Why I'm saying this? Now because of this our brother, this our own brother, the Nigerian guy that got the sum of 10.8 million naira in his account and decided to return it back to the person that mistakenly sent this money. See, we must encourage people to stay good. This is why I always say in Nigeria, we are our own problems. We just dey complain about our politicians. We was past them. Let us face the truth. Even the elections that we have seen, the rigging and everything, we don't already see and say the people when they come the rig, not be the politicians by themselves. They send people like me and you to come rig, to come steal ballot boxes, to come steal, to come fight, to come shoot, all those things. Now people like me and you. Now you mistakenly transferred 10.8 million naira to someone's account, and that same person came out to refund that money because that person for fit run. Oh, before you go to do expatriate order and the rest, if you don't even transfer the money, go your grandmama account or anywhere. If you don't even if you say no one run come on from Nigeria, you get like 1 million naira, 2 million naira to pay better lawyer. Then you even confirmed that is your mechanic. If you even tossing at the money where you do over the years, now you pay. Let us face it. So at the end of the day, this guy came back, returned 10.8 million naira. Then you went on social media to announce it. At the end of the day, the only thing that we get to hear is that he was only giving 50,000 naira. That guy didn't do that thing to get something in return because if he was after money, he would have stolen the money. So for him to return that money shows that he's a good citizen and he does not want crooked money. But you, as a person, what did you do? Because whether you like it or not, even if the money is not yours, you have mistakenly transferred it to someone else. And if that person had decided to run away with that money, you would have had to pay that money anyway. So this person returned that money. What did you do? You only gave him a 50,000 naira. Let's leave it that way. The reason why they thought say now it will be our own problem. See, if this guy had done this thing in developed countries, in a place like Italy, UK, Germany, United States of America, and so on and so forth, he will gain a national recognition and he will never suffer again. We are talking about 10.8 million. Even if you return $500 here in Italy, they will recognize you as an honest person and you'll be treated as such. People will start coming out that they want to help you. People will start offering jobs. People will start offering different opportunities. You will even be recognized. Even by the news medias, newspaper, they will publish your pictures, they will talk about you, and so on and so forth. I will give you a critical example. This is not something that happened outside or from where I am. Something that happened close to me. Someone wanted to buy fuel in a fuel station where they refill fuel and so on. So after opening the fuel tank, he dropped his wallet on top of the car, refilled, locked, and drove away. Then the wallet dropped. Then one Nigerian guy that was there picked up the wallet because he was at the back of this same person. They looked at his name and everything. Then he saw his information and so on and so forth. Then he called him to tell him that, your wallet dropped. Please, how do we see so that I can return your wallet? Meanwhile, this man had about $500 euros in his wallet. This is a cashless society. It's not as if you carry a lot of money along with you, even if you are rich. Then the man was so appreciative and he gave him an appointment to return the wallet. Because he even went to the office of the filling station. It is the office of the filling station that recognized who the man was. They were even the one that called him. He didn't even know who the kind of person the man is and all that. Then when the man saw him, the man was like, oh, thank you. So you found my wallet and you returned it. Thank you. And even the money inside it, everything is complete. And the man was like, okay, take my card. Please call me. Let us talk. Then after some days, he called the man and the man gave him another appointment. Come, sit down. What do you do? Then he told the man his kind of job and everything. And the man was like, okay, this is who I am. And I will use this work tire you. That is how that boy made it today. Because that guy started referring good clients, important jobs to him. Because normally it's someone that usually come to homes to take, for instance, old kitchens, old furnitures, to go and sell and stuff like that. Then maybe the owner wants to replace furnitures. You want to change your furnitures in your home. You call him, you come to take the old ones to sell as used furnitures and stuff like that. This man started finishing with jobs, and today, this is how he gained his feet. Take for instance, even in Italy, for instance, I use Italy as an example because that's where I am. We have seen cases like this. Little money, you just return it. Before you know it, you'll be all over the news. Newspapers, TV stations, people will start calling out. People will start saying, oh, I want to help this person. This person is a good person. If, for instance, it has happened different times, situations like this to migrants that maybe they don't even have a resident permits and so on, they will immediately give you resident permits. In some cases, they will even give you citizenship because you have demonstrated to be someone that is honest, that they want in their society, even if it's an Italian or an immigrant, whosoever. They just encourage you and thank you for what you did, to also encourage other people to do the same thing. But for Nigeria, what we see now, the guy just collect his own money. We just say give the guy 50K, and at the end of the day, that is it. But if you look at that guy looks like someone that needs help. He does not look rich. If in his condition, the way we see him, even if he's a mechanic, we understand, we know how things are in Nigeria. Even if you are a mechanic, it does not mean you are a super mechanic or you own a standard a mechanical shop and all that. That guy look like someone that needs help. Okay, what happens if you even say, okay, what do I do for you? Make we change this your mechanical shop, or make we give you like 2 million naira or like 3 million naira. What happens if you try to appreciate this person and encourage him to remain good and also encourage others to do the same thing? Because this kind of thing will happen. So if another person make that kind of mistake with that guy, not go return money. Besides, if anybody that listen to this story falls in the same position tomorrow, that person will not return that money. Then tomorrow will start crying that Nigerians are not sincere people. They are not honest. They are bad people. Meanwhile, now we even they cause the problem. Yes. So this is why I'm saying if that guy had no brains, if he couldn't do what he's supposed to do, we as Nigerian citizens, let us look for that man. Let us look for his contacts. Let us try to get through to him and appreciate him so that he can stay good and so that other people can imitate or emulate what he did. This thing is important. The man was even laughing when someone asked him, what you can't do for him, what you won't give him. He was laughing. He was laughing because he wasn't even ready to give him one penny. Maybe he was pressurized to even drop the 50K. You understand? So, on our own, let us try. I've been saying this. Let us look for this man. Let us look for this guy and bless him so that he will understand or know that he did the right thing, that he didn't make a mistake. 10.8 million naira, not be small money. Oh. Whether you like it or not, 10.8 million naira, not be small money. If you return 1,000 euros at the level of Italy, people will appreciate you. They will praise you. And your life will change. Because not be everybody will see 1,000 euros peak, make a return. Or not be everybody you will mistakenly transfer 1,000 euros into his or her account, make a return. So these are Nigerian brother. I don't know people that are supposed to be in the position to reach him and all that. All of them just they do a video, just they pray for him. You know that's why I said that guy say when they talk negative things, they'll say there is power in the tongue. But when you go, they pray now with the same tongue to break through, to hammer, to live better life, they come true. So you don't really know where that power did the tongue. Now, we are just praying for that guy. We are not supposed to be praying for him. Let us look for him. Let us get his account details and let us bless him. Me personally, if I see that guy account details, I'll be the first person to appreciate him. But fortunately, I've even tried to reach some of the bloggers in Nigeria and everything. But everybody just they pray for her. God will bless you. You are honest. You are that. So we even say that Mumu, why you see that kind of money, you return her. We must encourage people to stay good. My brothers and sisters, that guy looks like someone that needs help. That guy doesn't look rich. Even most rich people, if you mistakenly transfer that kind of amount for their account, you no go see am. Rich people, you mistakenly transfer that kind of amount into their account, you no go see am. He ready to go the whole court for the world with you because of that money. But this guy that returned that amount of money, he doesn't even look rich. But the only thing I saw was honesty and humility. So this kind of person now will be say, man, he no want make it be say in carry crooked money or use money will not be on. Of which we have a lot of people like this in Nigeria. They are very, very, very many. But we don't encourage them. We respect and praise those people that are evil, that made money through crooked means. We will just hate them. Baba na you now, clear road for chairman. Even one kidnapper that was arrested the other time, that kidnapper used to have policemen guarding him. This is the country that we are, Nigeria. So the people that are good seem stupid, while the evil ones are the great ones. Just like this election. Peter Obi won't talk say no know how Nigeria be. Atiku won't talk say no know how Nigeria be. Then if you know how Nigeria be, how you come to say you will win election if the key players not decide say na you won't win. Just take people for granted. Everybody just they talk go here, talk go there. say we were robbed, we were robbed. What do you expect? The polling agents, the presiding officers, most of the people working there were recommended by political parties. So what do you expect? They are there on a mission. The talks, they are there on a mission. The policemen have been given orders to ignore. We'll come to that later in the next video. But we dey talk. Make we join hands look for this man. This thing dey touch me. I don't dey Nigeria, but currently I'm going to try as much as possible to try to get to him and play my own part, because people like this not easy to come by every day. Let us be sincere. All of us are Nigerians. How many of us will see that kind of money go return am? When we say 10.8 million, you don't even dey okay small. Even if you want pay good lawyer, if you pay good lawyer. Even if you want japa from Nigeria, if you japa from Nigeria. But he decided to return that money. Then that bald head, I don't know him, I don't know his reasons, but even if that money is not yours, if that person not return that money, you would have paid that money all the same. Since he returned the money, he has saved you a lot of problems. So you should have appreciated. Even if the money not be your own, pay that guy, pay the person and say, no, I must reward this person that returned this money. I'll pay you the rest later. So tomorrow now, if this guy has another opportunity and he betrays, someone will come out to say a bad person. When we have broken his heart other times, this is the one that we are aware of now. Maybe this same person might have helped or returned other mistaken transfers, or maybe people left something in the shop and all that. It's like the one we just hear now. Some people even thought say he didn't return it because he was expecting anything in return, so there is no problem. No, you are supposed to appreciate the gesture. You are supposed to appreciate the fact that he is honest. You are supposed to appreciate the fact that he decided to say, okay, this money not be my own. Let me give it back to the owner. Those of you that are saying he was not expecting anything in return before he returned the money, will you do it? We don't be Nigerians. Person transfer 10.8 million, almost 11 million into your account. Will you return it? You won't return it. So when you see people like this, you encourage them. That is why I'm begging everybody, whoever. I'm disappointed in a way. I won't tell you, I won't lie. Because I see a lot of people posting about him, even important people in Nigeria, celebrities and so on and so forth. But no one is actually trying to say, let us reach out to this guy. Even if that bald head, I don't know, don't want to insult him, didn't do what he's supposed to do. Let us appreciate him so that we can keep him as he is, and so that other people can also learn that it pays to be good. What did they happen for this country? Because the problem is that most times we preach the things that we don't practice. Now they blame Tinubu, they blame Buhari, they blame Anek Chairman Mahmoud, or what they call him. But man, most times we even do worse things. This is just a simple truth. Most times we do worse things, We do worse things. This man's situation is a clear indication that now our blood is dey to the error, as they talk for Nigeria, now our blood is dey to the error. Let us look for this man. I don't know the states this thing happened. I'm going to try to find out. I don't know the city, but we should try as much as possible to reach this guy. Let him distribute his account number so that we can bless him. If 100 people send 1K, now 100,000 naira, for instance, But if we have his account details, there are some people that will even pay individually 100,000 naira. Some people will even pay like 50,000 naira. Let us change his life so that he himself will remain a good person. Then other people will still learn, say it pays to be good. Wetin dey happen for this country now? Wetin dey happen? Because I don't see a lot of people for abroad here. When be say any little thing, before you know, they'll say, he return money when you see. Before you know, you'll see am for news. Before you know, you'll see am for newspaper. Before you know, everybody will start to the offer. Government will even give a proposal just to encourage that person to remain good. See now for Nigeria, there is no news that have even intervened, no newspaper, no broadcast station, no blogger. Now only normal people when we say maybe celebrities, content creators, never make us hear the matter. This is very wrong, eh? It's very wrong. So please, I will leave you on this note. If there is a way that you know that we can reach this guy, or you are aware of the states that this thing happened, please leave it in the comment section or inbox me or WhatsApp me. My phone number is there. Please let us reach out to this man and try to let him know that he did the right thing. Because this man fit even reach out now. Who knows? Depends on the kind of woman he's married to. The wife even dey quarrel with her. The family fit even dey quarrel with her. Bros, let us not make him regret. I beg. All of una, as una dey Naija, make una help us look for this guy. We wan see am. I wan make am know say wetin him do na the right thing. God bless you. We'll talk again later. Bye.